Hi. Welcome to...
I don't know if you can see that. We sort of got some shadows.
Freedom Express.
And then
We've started on this, and look, we've got me, and we got our backup camera set up.
get in pretty close to it. So.
See, right now it's sunshady.
Sunshade, yeah.
But look, we've got that done. We've been real busy. Wait till you see the inside. Let me give it back to Robert.
So I think, folks, we've done a lot since the last video. We got some of it on video. We'll put some on, but we got, like I said, we got the lettering done on the doors. That was a little bit hard to figure that out.
Get it out.
Let me go get the other side. It's probably not mixed light. Might be able to see it better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I think it come out good. So, I think since the last video, I've done a lot of brake work. Got all the brakes are pretty much new except for the front brake lines. I got one more wheel speed sensor to replace. Replaced the master cylinder already, and everything bled out good. This one we're starting to get some stuff in there. We still haven't finished cleaning all the cabinets out real good, but we're starting. That's where the generator will live, along with probably the water tanks up in here. We got here's the backup camera from the back. That's nice because it'll swivel down once I get the hitch on. It'll swivel down so that I can use it to hitch up. So on the inside, we're moving along. Yesterday we went and got the sink, which is going to go here where the jump seat was. The front of this will have a door on that'll hinge up and connect. And then she'll have access to all of that under there, and the drain pipes will go down underneath and out to that back cabinet where the generator's at. We still got cleaning to do in here, but up in here is the microwave. That's microwave, convection oven, air fryer, all in one. It's the same one that we have in Freedom in the cargo trailer. Figured it'd be better. It does a real good job, and it'd be better for Teresa. Then you know how to operate it. You don't have to go from one to the other with different operations. Over in this cabinet, we got the refrigerator. It's a small one. It's just a refrigerator, no freezer. But it'll do fine for what we need in here. Again, this will be fine for a weekend. If we're going any longer than that, we'll have the cargo trailer. We'll have Freedom with us. And then we'll have the big refrigerator and freezer. Still got some cleaning. Did get all the lights replaced, all LEDs, the step light, the scene lights on the outside. I've got bulbs for those. I haven't changed them yet. But everything in here is LED now, except for the fluorescents. But I think I'll swap them over to LED too. I'm not sure that yet, even I haven't got to it to see if they're 12 volt or 110. I think they've got to be 12 volt because they'll run even when I'm not plugged in and the inverter isn't hooked up in here. So they got to be 12 volt, but I think you can buy replacement bulbs for those that are LED that'll go right in them same fixtures. So if you notice, I got the backup lights to where they're not coming on when the doors are open. I figured we're gonna have them doors open a lot, so got them where they aren't coming on. I know which wires are which now. I may be able to put them on a switch. So what I'm thinking for the air conditioner, I got a bunch of stuff in here, cleaning supplies. So I'm thinking about getting one of those room air conditioners with the 2-hose setup. And I'll cut a hole here. The bottom will sit down in here. It'll come up through the hole to about this level, and then the air will go into the cabin. And I can have the exhaust out the front, and the intake come in from the bottom of the truck. And the exhaust to come out right in this area somewhere so that it'll exhaust out. That 2-hose setup I think will work real good. Utilize that space. I wanted to put it in here. I've got the height that I need. I'm about an inch short on width. And then I was just going to cut out a small inlet there that would come out underneath the bench. But again, it's just not wide enough. So I think that location will work real good. It'll be blowing back into the cabin. Got all of the vinyl out. We're starting to put our own vinyl on. That's the last of the vinyl that has to come off. That's about another 40 minutes work probably. What do you think?
I am still undecisive. Maybe y'all can help me with this. Let's go back in. I'm working on my sink area, my countertops.
A little more light in here.
I like the marble subway tile, and I like the back with the black and the chrome and the white, and I'll finish it up. But I'm trying to decide. Robert did an excellent job pouring my countertops in Freedom, so I keep telling him I need him to pour these two and the front one.
We might do an epoxy pour on that one, this one, and the front one. This little desk area. We might do an epoxy pour on those. For backsplash there, we'll go up to...
It'll go up to here.
She'll go up to there with it.
And then
she doesn't know about this. We picked this up. I think it looks good. We got to trim it out and whatnot. She's looking at. We thought about doing that sort of everywhere on the backsplash. Now she's thinking of just leaving that and doing
just
subway tile.
White subway tile
on these backsplashes, and this silver will go away, and that'll be a backsplash. Only thing that'll be left in there is that GFI plug. And we're gonna keep the MedTech logo somewhere on there. But yeah, that won't be the aluminum. That'll be whatever she decides on the backsplash. So she's asking you, should she go with something like that on the backsplash, or leave that backsplash as a highlight in front of the sink, and
change?
Should she go with just like a white subway tile back here on the backsplash?
And then also, Robert has planned for this to be a flip bed.
Well, we're talking. We originally were looking at doing a slat bed.
That would pull out.
That would pull out, and the cushion would be the couch and the back of the couch, and then pull out and flatten into a bed. I like the bench, and I like being able to access the storage under that bench real easy. I did some measurement. That's where all your bedding and pillows and all of that can stay. I think it's a great spot for it. If we do the slat bed, we're going to be having to lift and move a bunch of stuff to be able to get under there. I did some measurements from the top of the cushion to the bottom of that header and making a fold down bed, a Murphy bed basically. I could get about 40 to 42 inches, which isn't a huge bed, but when it's up in the daytime, we'd still have that bench the way it is, and the back of the bed would be the back of that bench. And if I did it right, we'd still be able to access the seat belts if we needed to, and be able to get in that bench real easy. So I'm going to do a little more measuring on that. Again, we're not going to be tearing out a bunch of cabinets. We're not going to be going nuts in here. We like all the storage. And you guys got to remember, we're not living in this ambulance like a lot of you are.
Yeah.
Yet. But even when we get to that point, this is more of a weekender, a day or night or two. If we go any longer than that, we're going to have freedom towing behind this. And if y'all look back at our other videos, you'll see our cargo trailer. That thing's everything that we need. We could live in that. And coupled with this, towing it, we'll have a lot of the stuff that we had in Freedom that we had to load up to go camping and whatnot, that will stay here in the ambulance. So whether we take just this or we hook up to Freedom and go for a longer period of time, we'll have everything we need. We won't have to load and unload stuff out of the shed or anything else. It will all be here.
And Robert also said, oh, if we take this one, it won't matter the weight. So there is no argument as, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this. I get to take it all.
This truck, I don't think will have any problem pulling the weight. Again, it's a 7.6 liter turbo diesel, 5-speed Allison transmission, and it runs great. It's got 120,000 miles on it. I did do all the oil change, 32 quarts of oil. Gonna go through, change the tranny fluid and stuff probably next weekend, and continue to work in here. So I want to finish out the sink and the plumbing. I do have a water tank. I don't know, I picked one up and my thought was, I got one from Tractor Supply. It's actually a sprayer unit that's supposed to go on the back of a UTV for spraying chemicals and whatnot. It's already got the pump built on it. It's on demand. The one that I got is a 25 gallon. They also make a 40 gallon. I'm gonna have to play with this one, see if it's gonna work. Or see if I have room for the 40 gallon, and then I'll probably just put a on-demand water heater in this also later. What I'm doing right now is I wanted to get the sink in. We got the microwave, we got the refrigerator. I'll probably get the air conditioner in it this week, and then
you ordered the induction 2-burner?
I ordered a 2-burner induction stovetop. So part of the reason that I'm doing all this is so hopefully next Friday, I gotta go get it weighed, and then I gotta go see a DPS officer to get the VIN number verified. Then I gotta get it inspected, and then I can go to DMV and see if we can get this titled as an RV. So again, that's part of the reason that we're doing this. We're pushing a little bit quicker than what we wanted, but I think we have to do this in order to get it licensed or titled as an RV. Right now, it's actually on the title as an ambulance. It was built as that, and that's what was on the title. And my insurance company just doesn't know what to do with it. They say they can't insure it. So I know there's other insurance companies out there. I'd rather not to resort to that, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get this stuff done and DMV will switch this over to an RV, and then it will be a non-issue.
We're ready to hit the road and find a camping spot and just to relax.
Bunch of the work that we've done, I know it doesn't look like we've done a lot, but we've been really busy. But yeah, I'm ready to get it out on the road and drive it now. When I drove it home, I was just being careful. So,
have you discussed our AC issues?
Yeah, where I'm going to put that AC. So that other location would have come out underneath that. It would have cut out right there. Just cut an opening there. But again, the one that I'm looking at, it won't fit in there. I do want to get a dual hose. I'm going to pay a little bit more, but a dual hose is the way to go. Because you're pulling the air in from outside instead of inside. It exchanges the air a lot better. It dehumidifies better, and you're not loading the thing up, pressurizing the thing. So anyway, as you can see, I'm taking some more of that the oxygen stuff, taking it out, and got some wire in there I need to cap and whatnot. Like I said, all that'll be left here is the GFI plug on this wall, and I'll probably just replace that with some Luan or some other insulated board, and then let her do her backsplash on it.
And if any of y'all have any suggestions or know, the black diamond plate flooring I love. And I have scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and I can't get all of it off. If y'all have a magic treatment, I have done everything. Please reach out and let me know that, hey, if you mix this and this, it'll work.
Yeah, because like we said, the guy that had it before us, that used it for just a very short time, had a lot of concrete, chemicals in here and stuff. He trashed the floor. Hold on us there, but we didn't have a whole bunch left. So I figured I'd just throw in some video of us working and whatnot. We did want to tell you all thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share where you can. Really helps us along on the channel. I think on the not in service private RV sticker. Hopefully that'll help it. So here we were yesterday after we got the appliances. We having to run the cord from the upper cabinet down into the lower area there where the GFCI plug is. You'll see here in a minute, we ended up having to take that whole back panel off so we could fish that cord down through there. A little bit of work, but found a whole bunch of other wires back there that I'm going to have to trace out and see what they are. It's funny how much stuff you run into on these. Anyway, we want to say thanks again. Hopefully we'll get a little better with this videotaping and content. I don't know why that camera shut off on us. I don't know if there's a timer on it. That might be the case. I think it shut off right at about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm looking back. It was pretty close to 15, 16 minutes, so that might have been the case. Anyway, folks, have a great one, man. Hope you subscribe, follow us along, leave us comments, let us know what you think. Y'all have a good one, and as we always say, find your freedom.